What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Monyca. We're locked in. This is episode 3 of True Story on Netflix, starring Kevin Hart. Now, we got rid of the body of Ari. We put it in the trash can. We built up an alibi with the kids. We were outside hooping. So if anybody asks, we didn't have anything to do with anything. Now kids should be able to go on and live a normal life. But we know that's not how things work. But first, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel, you want to be a part of it, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Hit that like button. It's the easiest thing you can do. Now, everything's looking like it's, it's going better. We got rid of the girl, Daphne. We got rid of Ari, the one who boxed her up and got rid of her. So we should be able to move forward. Let's see where episode 3 takes us. This is episode 3 of True Story. We got our main man kid waking up in the morning. It's been a long 24 hours. Trust me. The girl was dead in his bed. Ari was choked out, boxed up, thrown in the trash can. So when he wakes up, he goes into the living room of his hotel room and he looks at the floor and he's thinking, man, it was just a body right here. But then he hears a toilet flushing in the other room. It turns out it's just the cleaning lady. Carlton let him in. And she's in here. She has this old I'm talking about old vacuum. Horrible. Hotels, you'll still see it now. They'll have dated equipment because they're not spending that much money on cleaning services. We're going to play our our maids, our housekeepers, the bare minimum. This room right here is probably $5,000-$6,000 a night. And they ain't upping the equipment. But he's looking around like, man, I hope they don't find nothing in here. Back at Carlton's house, we know he took Ari's cell phone. Now, Nikos keeps calling him, but also Savas, another man that worked with Ari and Nikos, he's calling to check on Carlton because he knows that Ari deals with him. Now, I don't know why he kept this phone. He should have got rid of it because it's like, hey, if you ever get caught with this, it's going to be bad. But there's also Ari's Gucci wallet and a Rolex. Savas is getting real upset. He's sending text messages. Somebody mad when they text in all cap with explanation points at the end. 3 missed calls. They got 4 missed calls on from Nico on the other one. Carlton, what did you get us into? Back with our man kid, Herchel came, gave him a little smoothie, told him we get into the legs today. Everybody hates leg day. Starting them off running. It's going to be a long day, but if you look at kid's face, he's thinking, hey, all of this drama is behind me. If you remember Andrea, she was the manager at the hotel. She was trying to talk to kid and asking, does he remember? He's like, oh yeah, I remember you, but you keep interrupting me while I'm trying to eat. Sit down, we can talk. Now, last time they met, he actually left her tickets at the wheel call, but she didn't show up. She said, I've been going through things with my boyfriend. Well, he's my ex now, but he wasn't then. And it's just hard out here. Haven't been on any dates or anything. But if you're looking at kid, we just seen on social media that his ex is out dating and doing her thing. So y'all know what this is going to lead to. This is all we can show you. We got a little bit of clothes here on the floor and cheeks clapping in the bathroom mirror. He took Andrea up and, they had a consensual conversation and it led to something. But hey, that's what consenting adults do. Up in Todd's room, he's talking to the accountant. And we see on TMZ, kid going off on Gene. This looks bad. Him going off on a fan, actually putting his hands on the fan. Low key assaulting him because all he wanted was a picture. So Todd's like, all right, we're going to figure this out. But they're also trying to figure out, why did kid call the accountant and ask for this large amount of money? So this has Todd thinking, what is Carlton trying to do? Where's this money going? We know no one really deals with Carlton, and it looks like so far everybody was right about Carlton to kind of keep kids separated from him. Todd's going to dig a little bit deeper into this. Carlton shows back up. Now, kid, we seen he started his morning off like it was a normal day. Jim got some cheeks, and now we on a roll. Now, when Carlton shows up, he still has Ari's phone, and he's saying, Savas and Nikos, they want to meet up with me. Kid's like, why? Why do you even have the phone? And he kind of gets quiet, like, well, they want to meet up with me to see if I know where Ari is. And kids thinking the same thing I was just saying. Get rid of that phone, bruh. You don't need to have it on you. You may accidentally pick up a call. You may accidentally send a location. But what he does tell kid is this is a burner phone, so it can't be traced or anything like that. It's still a dangerous thing to have. Just like I was thinking, just like you was thinking, just like Todd was thinking, Carlton actually owes Savas and Nikos $600,000. So that's another reason why they're asking him where Ari is, because Ari was dealing with him and they need their money. And Kid's saying that's some information I should have known. If we're dealing with Ari, you hired him because you owe $600,000 in debt. So you're thinking if he would have cleaned up a body, that would have paid off your debt. So Kid's kind of putting things together, but at the same time, he's not thinking, because I can think clearly. I don't have a murder on my hands. What Kid does is takes Carlton's phone. He makes a video message saying, "This is Kid. You know who I am. I'm going to go ahead and sign this money over to you guys. This is a verbal and and a video agreement of me going to pay off this $600,000 debt." He's going to give this to Carlton. So when he goes to meet them at the club, this will remove them from anything, saying Kid's going to pay this debt, leave Carlton alone. We don't know where Ari is. Todd comes up to the room. This is right after Carlton went into the next room, because he has to get ready to go to this club. And you about to go to a club with some some gangsters. You got to be physically and mentally focused. Now, when he goes in there, he has the door cracked. And Todd's pretty much asking Kid, "Hey, is everything all right with you and Carlton?" And Kid is downplaying his brother just to let Todd know, things are still normal. He wants to keep it on the, make it seem like everything is smooth, nothing has changed. Him and his brother, they still having disagreements. Now, Carlton is hearing this and he's like, "Man, why, why are you going hard on me in front of these people?" Because he wants them to accept him. But as of right now, everybody's been right on Carlton. He's not someone we should have around. When they leave the hotel, our favorite fan, Gene, is out here and he's looking, and Kid, he actually apologized. He's like, "Hey, my bad for everything. I'm actually going on a promo run. We got a show tonight. What I want to do is I want to give you VIP tickets. I want you to come out to that. We're going to hang out. So just go up there. We'll call. It'll have your name and everything." This is just a publicity stunt. The PR team trying to smooth it over. Yeah, he had a disagreement with a fan, but he made up for it. He was just, going through something at that time. So you see Gene, he's happy. Like, shoot, okay, cool. Free stuff. Once they get in the van, we know Billie, she's trying to get her thing going. She has a script that she gave to Will Ferrell. She doesn't really want to, she wants to do it, but she still wants to show her loyalty to Kid. He's not using any of her jokes. So what Kid is doing is, like I said, PR. He's telling her, "You can open up for me. Do you want to do it?" And she hasn't really answered. So he's like, I'm helping out. This is my apology. You either gonna open up for me or you're not. So she's thinking about it. We know she really wants to take it though. Kid's on his promo run. He's up at the radio. Now him and this DJ at the radio station, they haven't really seen eye to eye. So, you have to play it cool, but also you want to get rid of any, any negative vibe, any negative energy you have around, because you still want to have a good interview, because, hey, your first movie is about to cross the billion. We got to do everything we can to push that, because that's monumental. The DJ starts asking questions. Yeah, we got, the movie out of the way. We want to know what happened with you and this fan. It looks like you was a little aggressive. It looks like you're hard to deal with. And Kid's cleaning it up. He's saying he's one of my biggest fans, and I would just had a lot on my mind that day. But there's nothing wrong, I've got him tickets for the night. I'm making up for all that. Everybody has a bad day. So he's trying to clear that up, make sure, hey, people, I like all my fans, because you don't want to get canceled at this day and age, especially when you got a big movie like this out. Carlton shows up to the strip club. It's called Deja Vu, and it's ran by Ari's brother. On the left, Savez. On the right, Nikos. Now, this strip club has a lot of white women in here. First off, I don't go to strip clubs because that's just silly to me. I'm not about to throw money to somebody to just stand on the stage and do nothing for me. It's like a homeless person standing on the corner begging for money. That's how I correlate those two. Neither one of them are doing anything that warrants giving them money. But they're in here asking Carlton, "Hey, have you seen our brother? We know he's been dealing with you. We also know you owe us some money." And Carlton saying, "I don't know where he is. So whatever you guys have going on with your brother, y'all need to figure that out. But I do have this video." And he shows the video of Kid saying that he's going to pay the $600,000 debt so he can get all of the eyes off of him and separate himself from Nikos and Savas and the Ari family. You see Carlton showing the video and they're looking, but they've been talking back and forth in Greek, and they're saying, "I don't know if we can really trust him. We really need to find out where Ari is." What they do here is that this debt is going to be paid. So that's a positive for them. But at the end of the day, their brother missing is more important than that money, because hell, Carlton ain't paid it yet. So we still owe that money. We still don't have it, and we still don't have our brother. The thing is, Carlton and Kid, They've been on the cell phone talking and texting too much about this whole situation. Everything that has to deal with a crime needs to be talked in person, making sure there's no wires or anything. Don't leave no voicemails, don't leave no text messages. But Carlton's leaving a message and saying, hey, they don't want you to wire that money. They want cash. Todd is talking to Billie and asking her, is she really ready for this? This is what you came here for. We found you on YouTube. We brought you up. This is the chance of a lifetime for you to open up for Kid. She's like, I haven't done any sets. So you can tell she's a little nervous. And what Todd is telling her, just like I tell everybody, if you're going to take an attempt to do something, you got to at least try. Because you don't want to ever look back and say, man, I should have done this. I should have done that. So she's thinking about it and she's like, she's nervous. I'm trying to butter it up, you know what I'm saying? Put glitter on it. She's nervous. There's no way around it. This is opening up for Kid. Equivalent to opening up for Kevin Hart in real life. Like, I couldn't even get up there and be like, damn, I ain't nervous. We got the team prayer in. We about to hit the stage. It's about to be a good one. Now, you remember Will on the airplane. He's the one that was saying, my nigga, on the plane. And he also let Kid borrow his cord. Now, he made a joke about Kid being his nigga and borrowing his cord, and he wanted it back. What Will is doing is introducing his boss to Kid and saying, hey, we have some things, some opportunities. We want you to be a part of it. And Kid saying, all right, I'm gonna deal with you guys, but once I get off the stage, you know, we can't talk business right now. And you see Herchel right here. Security's like, hey, bro, back up. We got a schedule to stick to. Also, before he gets on stage, he sees Gene, the fan, got the VIP passes. He's in the back. He's walking around. He's like, oh, Kid, this is great. You know, Kid's playing it cool. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Gene. I'm about to go on the stage. You know what I'm saying? We can handle all this. The only thing is, Gene says, hey, I seen you last night. You dumped that body into that trash can. I seen you at the park. I followed you because I wanted to apologize. Turns out he recorded the whole thing. The whole taking the body out the case, putting it in a trash can, going to play basketball with the kids for the alibi. Now, Kid is like, what? He has to go on the stage, but this is some devastating news. Kid gets on the stage and you'll never guess it. He freezes up. Why? Just like I did. Because there's a body. There's a murder on my mind. There is physical proof, video evidence of them disposing of a body. And Gene has it. And at this point, we don't know how stable Gene is. So you really got to think, oh, man, the best thing for him to do at this point was to faint. Instead of making it seem like he froze up, just to faint, say it was some kind of condition, fatigued, dehydrated. This is going to be a tough one. There you go. Episode 3 of True Story. Let me know what you would have done if you heard Gene tell you that. Would you have went out there and performed, or would you have tried to faint? Because the freezing up out there is like, what's really wrong with him? He just assaulted a fan the other day. Now he's up here freezing up. Yeah, I would have just fainted. I would have said, the hell with this. You know what I'm saying? Dehydrated in the hospital. Bring Gene up here. But let me know what you guys think. I'm Monyca. If you like the content on the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.